guess with all these things, it's like, the quality of the tutor is the most important thing. And I'm not saying, the quality of the tutor was poor on this attempt, but,
Hello everyone, if you've not been keeping up with the latest releases for Grand Reality, I've just released a new update which improves the performance, improves the UI a little bit, and also adds a new multiplayer mode which lets you play on the same piano in virtual reality as other people, which allows for things like virtual reality piano lessons. The original aim for this video was to find a real-life piano teacher to do a lesson in virtual reality. Basically, I wanted somebody who was a professional piano teacher to teach me in Grand Reality. Firstly, to help with my testing of the app, and secondly, because I just want to improve my piano skills. Unfortunately, it proved a lot harder than I was expecting to find a piano teacher that owned an Oculus Quest. And I must have messaged hundreds of teachers and none of them had a Quest or knew anyone that had one. I guess at this point in time, most VR enthusiasts are gamers as well, rather than musicians primarily. So as a quick aside, back in March before Quest prices went through the roof, I was able to get a cheap Quest headset on eBay. It didn't have any controllers, but that was fine because I wanted it for hand tracking in Grand Reality. Actually, as another aside, I'm now using hand tracking so frequently that I don't use my controllers that much. And I find it annoying when the Quest requires me to pick up the controllers and do something. I hope that maybe in the next version of the Quest, there'll be an option not to buy the controllers at all. So you just have hand tracking if you only want to use it for hand tracking apps. And that would presumably massively reduce the price of the headset because you don't have to factor in the cost of additional controllers. Anyway, back to my original point. I couldn't find a teacher, so I fell back on my plan B, which was to ask my brother, who lives locally here in Brighton, if he'd be willing to do a test lesson with me in virtual reality. So he agreed, and I'm going to take my Quest headset over to his house on my government sanctions daily walk, and I'm going to attempt to teach him something in virtual reality. Hopefully this video will inspire some Quest owning piano teacher out there to come forward and give me a proper lesson in the future. So all that remains is to disinfect the Quest, pack it up in its box, and take it round to Oren's house. Back at the flat, I'm going to give my brother a call and talk him through connecting the Quest headset to his Wi-Fi network, and then hopefully we'll be able to get some piano teaching going.
Okay.
So, as I was saying, the first bit goes... And then the bass line was, for the first bit it's just F, and then it goes down to B flat, so it's... the melody is... so you don't really move the hand position at all from that, the way it was before.
Yeah, just filling in the gaps.
Yeah, exactly. And then it goes up to, almost, it goes up to, it's D, B flat, D. So it's the same pattern. Yeah, I was playing it up here, but it doesn't really matter which one you know. It's D on the bottom, yeah. So it shifts up there, but you can use your thumb on the D. Yeah, that's it. And then it goes up to...
So the breezes that way here.
Yeah. And then back down, exactly.
E in the bass here.
And then up to the C, that's right.
Straight away.
Yeah. So obviously you're my brother, so you're going to say it's good anyway. But what were your overall impressions? Do you think did you enjoy it? Was it useful?
Yeah, super useful. Yeah, I mean, I had the advantage of being a huge Radiohead nerd, which helps, I guess. Once you kind of got over the initial, I guess, like uncanny valley thing, where you can feel the keys and you can see them moving in the headset. But then you're aware it's not quite the same thing. But once you kind of get over that, it's super intuitive. Certainly being able to kind of see the keys being pressed by the tutor right in front of you at the same time that you're kind of moving your hands and playing along is not something I guess you could get with any other system.
Well, I reckon that the fact that when you're learning from a teacher and the person has their hands in the position that you're trying to play, you have to wait for them to finish. There's always like a you play and then I play, but with this you can actually just put your finger on top. And also you have to get used to the other person like putting their hands near your face, which is quite unusual.
It's surprising how quickly you get used to it though. I did catch myself when I was watching you play kind of reaching out for the lip of the piano in the VR set and kind of realising, oh no, wait, it's not actually there. So yeah, you do adjust surprisingly quickly.
What do you think are the main areas that need to be improved?
So I think the menu system for me was the bugbear. Yeah, but for the playing actually, it's kind of helpful in a way to have that slight separation, because you do find yourself relying on the feel of it as well as just looking at the whole time. I mean, I had piano lessons a long time ago, and one of the things I do remember is people trying to tell me stop looking at your hands the whole time.
Would you consider getting regular lessons in VR?
I guess with all these things, it's like the quality of the tutor is the most important thing, and I'm not saying the quality of the tutor was poor in this attempt, but
Yeah.
I mean, I can assume. I imagine if you were a piano tutor, particularly of course during times like this where everybody's can't leave their house, having this in your arm would be a really useful thing. On the piano that they're used to playing on, in the room they're used to playing on, but at the same time have the teacher right there with them. The audio set up beforehand, I imagine like a more user-friendly way of doing that for people who are less tech-savvy, I guess, would be something that would be important.
Good stuff. All right, thanks a lot. I'll speak to you soon.
All right, speak soon.
Bye. So in summary, I guess it worked really well. There are a few teething issues, menus. My brother had a few problems with the menus, as other people have. I think I need to work on that. But it was great to actually teach somebody or have somebody else playing the piano in VR at the same time as me. Like I said on the call with Owen just now, he was playing something and I could correct him by putting my hand over his and showing him which note with which finger he should be playing, which you just can't do in real life. Even if you've got a piano teacher sitting right next to you, they can't put their hands through yours. I can't do anything about the hand tracking accuracy, but I think it is getting better. I have noticed an improvement in that area. And also in the next release, I'd like to have the ability to record lessons in VR. So you can record yourself playing something with your hand tracking, and then somebody else can view that and copy what you're doing. So like I said at the start of the video, if you are a piano teacher or you know somebody who is a piano teacher and has access to an Oculus Quest headset, then please get in touch with me. I'd like to get lessons and I'll pay you whatever your going rate is. And I know of a few other people that would also like to get lessons in Grand Reality. So please do contact me either here or on Twitter or on SideQuest and we'll set something up. Thanks very much for watching and I'll see you in the next one.